What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I'd love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign that I read. Now, currently, notifications are probably going to be wacky right now, so since I don't see a first sign, I'm actually going to pick the birthday gang. Shout out to Team Virgo. You guys are going to go up first here today. I do want to mention everybody real quick that I do have a vacation coming up relatively soon. So tomorrow is going to be the last day that I'm going to do a live reading or a daily reading. So I'll probably end up doing some sort of early weekend reading, if you will, and I'll get all those energies covered for you guys until I get back, because I'll be going on a trip from Thursday to Monday, and then I'll be returning next Tuesday. So we do have today and tomorrow for lives, but other than that, it'll just be normal uploads, no more lives. So I wanted to give you guys that quick update. But regardless, we're going to start out with Virgo here today, then we'll jump into Sagittarius. Hi, Miss Eve, how you doing? So let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's see what's up here for the birthday peeps, Team Virgo. What is popping with you? What do we got going on here, baby? Messages coming on in here for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here for you? What do we got showing up here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is going on? All right, Team Virgo. Gonna go ahead and get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Virgo, overall energy for you is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Hermit in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then lastly for Team Virgo is going to go ahead and be the Seven of Swords in the reverse position as well. So all reversals across the board, not always necessarily a bad thing. You're definitely showing up in this reading here with the Hermit card, because this does represent Virgo energy. So let's get into it. You got a Five of Pentacles reversed here, a Hermit reversed. Kind of feels to me for you, Virgo peeps, you're jumping back into something. Five of Pentacles in the upright position has a tendency of meaning being left out in the cold or feeling left out in the cold, but considering that it's in the reverse, it means that you're no longer feeling left out in the cold, but you're warming back up to something. I almost kind of feel in a way you're warming back up to either a person or you're warming back up to a situation. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position tends to mean that some sort of opportunity was missed. And I think that ultimately here, I'm hearing that like there was a miscommunication, Virgo. The opportunity that was missed was the opportunity for somebody to really allow you to see the big picture or allow you to see the full picture. Sometimes miscommunications are based off of us not seeing the full picture. And at the end of the day, if there is an opportunity missed to see the truth of something, it could be that like one situation could look one way, but it could feel and be an entirely different thing. So I almost kind of feel like you're warming back up to someone because you're going to see the truth in the next 24 hours, and you're going to recognize that something was just a miscommunication. It wasn't exactly as it seems. That's what my intuition is telling me nonetheless. Looking at the outcome, Seven of Swords reversed, no longer do you feel like deception's at play. No longer do you feel like there's anything negative going on or weird going on. You start to see a situation clearly. So for Virgo peeps that are kind of at a point right now where maybe you've gone cold on someone or you've distanced from someone because you just felt a weird vibe, you didn't feel like warming up to them, maybe you had some sort of miscommunication occur, in the next 24, the truth comes out, you see the big picture, you see something exactly for what it is, and then you're like, oh, okay, sorry, I took it a completely different way, let's go ahead and get into these calm, neutral, chill, positive vibes. So I feel like if there's anything going on like that, you'll see the truth of it, and you'll be in a much more better standing with someone, you'll end up warming back up to them, okay? Very interesting read, though. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, appreciate you guys coming out here nonetheless. I do want to say happy birthday to you and happy Virgo season. Hope it's been going well here so far. Shout out to you, okay? All right, guys. So we started out here with the earth signs for today. I'm going to do earth, fire, water, air, jumping on into our fire. Let's have a look here at Team Sagittarius and see what's up for your next 24. What do we got going on here for Saggy, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, hey, Eddie, what's up? And what's going on, Alicia Bell? How are you? You said, I know I'm late. Don't worry about it, my love. A lot of people today are probably not going to get notifications just because YouTube has that weird rule when you upload 3 videos. Let's forget about it. Let's not send notifications. So a lot of people may join late today. It's okay, though. It is what it is, though, guys. Appreciate you still being here. That's what matters. But what do we got going on here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What is up? Hey, Mojo, how are you? All right, Team Sagittarius, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, having a look here at the overall energy for you. We do have here a 9 of Swords in the reverse. So starting out already, you could be connecting with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming into the current energy for you, though, we do have here the 9 of Pents. What it is you're dealing with, Sag. We have here the 5 of Cups. And then taking a look at the outcome of your day, we got here a 5 of Pentacles in the upright position. So I'm getting the feeling for Sagittarians here, you're starting to become less worried, less nervous. You're starting to really ease in to this energy of being more independent in a situation. You know what it kind of feels like? You're starting to feel more comfortable without somebody. I think at first, initially, I felt pretty lonely, and it was kind of hard to be without someone, but I think that you're starting to ease more into it and find more comfort being with yourself, sitting with yourself, and kind of being without someone, right? Looking at what you're dealing with 5 of Cups, it's been a grieving time in the process of being able to move on from somebody, but at the same time, it's been a little tough and difficult to be able to be without them. Looking at the outcome here, 5 of Pentacles, it's like I can now walk on my path without this specific individual. I don't need to feel like I need to have them around. So I think that the main vibe here for Sagittarians in the next 24 is you're starting to feel comfortable again being without somebody. It's been tough though, for sure, but now it's like I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident and I'm starting to feel a lot more independent. So it's a great start here for sure. And you know what, guys, in time, it's just going to feel better and better. You're going to feel more and more comfortable. Initially, maybe a breakup happened, maybe you and a friend stopped talking, maybe you got in a point or a big fight with somebody to the point where you no longer resonate with each other. It could suck, and it could be really hard being without someone. Maybe some of you guys are doing long distance. That might be tough and difficult, but at the end of the day, whatever the case may be, without somebody's physical presence, mental presence, whatever the case is, you're starting to find that you're comfortable again. You're starting to find that, okay, I can do this. I can be on my own. I can be without them. I can still live a good life. And day in and day out, it's going to continue to get better for you. All right? All right, Saggy. Love you guys. Take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Sagittarius. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our... what did we do first? We did our fire. We also did our... why am I blanking on the signs we did? We did earth, we did fire. Thank you. Moving on into water. There we go. Let's have a look here at Team Scorpio. By the way, what's going on, Danielle? Hey, what's going on, Tiana? What is up? Again, Mojo, you said my poor sister-in-law, her parents talked about her husband in a negative way. She was hurt, and her children are 3 and 5. So mean she's a Sag. I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely not a fun time, especially with family matters like that. But at the end of the day, what I learned is like, it doesn't matter if people are family, people are close, people are friends. Associate with the people who treat you the best. And sometimes it ain't even the family that treats you the best. Other times it could be like your friend, and it could even be a friend you met like a year ago versus a friend you've known your entire life. So at the end of the day, don't matter who the people are or what their title is, associate with the peeps that are going to treat you the best. You know? Hey, Healing Hearts, what's up? You said good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it, and I hope you're doing well as well. All right? Anyways, guys, getting on into it. Scorpio, let's see what's up for you, man. So what do we got going on here for the Scorpio peeps? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24. What's in store here for you? All right, Scorpio gang, we're getting one more shuffle here, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Scorpio, whew, we got an overall energy of the 3 of Swords. You could be connecting here with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but we'll see what this 3 of Swords is about. Looking at the current energy, Lovers in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the King of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, we have an 8 of Pentacles reverse. So I'm getting the feeling here of somebody crossing a boundary. And I don't necessarily feel like this is about somebody crossing a boundary in the next 24. I think this is probably energy that's already happened. So if somebody crossed a boundary, it's already been done. You know, what's done is done, Scorpio. It's happened in the past. But for your next 24 hours, I think you're harping on the boundary in the sense that you're thinking about it. And the more you think about it, the more disconnected you feel based upon what somebody here has done. So somebody here has hurt you in a way to where I don't think that you feel like it can be recoverable. I think that in the past you tried to, maybe you've tried to be forgiving, and forgiveness is one thing, but we can forgive and also not forget, right? I mean, we can forgive a person, but it doesn't mean that it'll feel the same, and it doesn't mean that the situation can improve. You know, sometimes we can forgive somebody, but say, listen, I'm still over, you know, this is it. What's done is done. We're not going back. So I'm kind of feeling that vibe for you, Scorpios, where, yeah, you might be able to forgive somebody here for crossing a boundary or hurting you in a certain retrospect, but you don't see yourself ever wanting to connect with them going forward. Instead, you want to let go of the situation as a whole. You know, looking at the outcome here for you, we do have here the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed here says, I don't feel the need to want to work and rework this relationship because whatever had occurred between the two of you was something that was detrimental to the relationship, to the point where you don't want to pick up where you left off. You don't want a clean slate. You can forgive, but once again, you most certainly here, Scorpio, are not going to forget. So I think in your next 24 hours, it's kind of like a confirmation here that you are done with somebody officially. You are totally tapped out and disconnected with them. There isn't a desire or a will here to want to rework something or to want to start from scratch. I definitely kind of feel like that's where you're at. So you're basically saying goodbye in a way to someone, and you're doing your best to kind of still heal through the pain that somebody else here has caused. But I think you notice that forgiveness will be good for me. It'll be good for them. But for me, getting back into this would not be the right thing. What I need to do is move on. And that's the direction I feel like you're heading in overall here, okay? All right, Team Scorps, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Wishing you guys well and wishing you lots of healing too. All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So far we did our earth, we did our fire, we did our water. Hopping on into the air signs, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Gemini gang. What's popping here, baby? Oop, hold on. Let me take Sagittarius down and Scorpio down. What's going on over here? But Team Gemini, let's see what's popping here for you guys in your next 24. Messages coming up here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for you beautiful peeps? Messages showing up for the Geminis in the next 24. Some of you can be canceling plans in the next 24 hours, Gemini. If you had any sort of plans of going out with people, or if there was a party of some sort, you might be saying, no, I'm staying home and I'm going to go hang out in bed, okay? And sometimes as a Cancer, I feel that I can embrace that energy, so is what it is. But either way, some of you Geminis here might be potentially avoiding plans, deciding to kind of kick it with yourself. That might be the vibe for you. But let's get into it, though, and see what's up. Gemini, overall energy here for you, if I can grab my cards, is gonna be the Emperor in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an Aries for a few of you. For the current energy, we got here the Magician, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Three of Swords, and looking at the outcome right now, the Star. Whoa, got some big energies at play. You got an Emperor, a Magician, and a Star. Very, very big major arcana cards in the tarot. So you got here three different energies. You could be connecting with an Aries, a Virgo, or possibly an Aquarius. Now, Emperor reverse typically seems to be an energy of not feeling in control of something. I think that what might be bothersome for you is the lack of something being out of your power. So something's not in your power right now. I think with the Magician here, you've been manifesting a situation, but you want it in a certain way. You want it to unfold already. You want it to happen. It's like, Ant, I've manifested. I've put something out into the universe. When the hell is it going to show up? And I feel like this is a message of, well, divine timing at the end of the day really comes with manifestation and manifesting as a whole. The way I have explained it before, which I think is a cool way to explain it, is imagine manifesting as ordering a package. Let's say you live in the United States, but you're ordering a package from China. You know that it's going to take a while because the travel from China to the States takes a while. Typically, when you get packages, it could be like 3 weeks, a month. It really depends. It's not like an Amazon 2-day shipping or something like that. So you know you placed the order, you know the package is en route to you, it's just going to take time for it to be delivered. It's pretty much the same way with manifesting. With manifesting it, we ordered our package by manifesting what we wanted, we put it out there, we placed the order, but when it comes to us, it's always going to come when the time is right. It's not always going to come when we want it to. I'm sure, right, if we ordered a package from China, we live in the US, we're like, man, I would love that package to come in 2 days, but it might not. It might come in 3 weeks, it might come in a month, it might take some time. So I get the feeling here for you where it's like there's this bit of frustration that something's out of your power. You're waiting for something to happen. You've been manifesting it, you've been putting in the work, but you're like, when is it going to unfold for me? I think that the universe is trying to say here with the star card for the outcome, like Gemini, I need you to know, have a little faith, trust the process. What you put out is what you'll get back, but it all will come with divine timing. Looking at the Three of Swords, this is about the universe saying separate yourself from when the outcome needs to happen or when it's going to come. Just know that it's going to unfold for you, and when the time is right, it'll reveal itself to you. This is what's called, when we talk about law of attraction practices, detaching from the outcome. When you allow yourself to let go of how things are supposed to unfold, when they will unfold, naturally it puts you at ease. It lets the manifestation do what it needs to do, and when the time is right, it will show up for you. So let's say, for example, right now, you've been manifesting working at a job. You went for the job interview, and now you're anxiously waiting to get a call back. Most of the time, if we stress about getting that call back, it's going to feel like forever. It's going to feel like, wait, this call is never coming. Like, think about that too in terms of a package. Have you guys ever ordered a package, but you obsessed over when it was going to come? And the more and more you would keep, looking at the mailbox, checking the little thing on your app, the more and more you do that, the more delayed it feels from that package getting to where you want it to go. So the more we put our focus on when or how something's going to unfold, most of the time it delays the manifestation. But if we allow ourselves to let go and just know that it's going to happen, it's going to unfold when it needs to, it'll happen and unfold when it needs to. And it's not going to be something that is, any more delayed, but instead it will come when the time is right. So Geminis, once again, just a really confirming and reassuring message that I want to give to you. Star card showing up for the outcome. Trust the process. Things will unfold exactly how they need to. What you've put out there will come back. Don't worry about it. When the time's right, you will see it unfold. Okay? All right, Gemini, love that for you. Keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, do take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, okay? All right, baby. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving over. I like that. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, but we're going to be moving over, baby, okay? Shay, what's up? You said, Aunt, God's healing and protection all over you. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. Leisha Bell said, spot on for Gemini. I need to practice the temperance energy because I have 0. It happens, dude. Like, it used to be very difficult for me to be patient and to trust the process. I think, if anything, that is one of the biggest things I've struggled with throughout my life, is being patient and being trusting. Being trusting was like a big thing for me, based upon a lot of the trust issues that were conjured up when I was younger. But the more that you can practice that temperance energy and know that everything's going to work out and be okay, if you can just keep on trusting that process, the universe will prove to you that you are a manifester. You can create what you want, but sometimes it just needs to happen when the time is right. So divine timing is a very real thing. Just trust the process and you'll see it show up here in your life, okay? All right, though, guys, that was our first batch for the daily read. Do bear with me today, guys. I will get going forward in a second. I'm just taking a little bit of a break because I did do a lot of readings today. It is crunch time because I do have a vacation coming up in the next few days. So bear with me, guys. I'd appreciate it. Mojo said, thanks for that, Aunt. You're welcome, by the way. You're very, very welcome. More than happy to, give what I can. But you're very, very welcome, my love. By the way, for the 800, or sorry, not the 800, for the 88 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that too. Thank you for coming out. Really, really appreciate you. I did mention earlier, I uploaded 3 videos today, so YouTube's probably not going to shoot out notifications. If you didn't get a notification, I apologize. But for the peeps that made it here nonetheless, thank you for coming on out. It really means a lot, guys. All right, though, we're going to go ahead and hop back on into it. We did start out with Earth signs today, so we already did the Virgo. Let's go ahead and check on out the lovely Capricorn. Let's see what's popping here for you. So what do we got going on here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, Veronica, how are you? How's it going? Thank you for tuning in. What do we got going on here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cappy, you guys are actually showing up here relatively fast. So let's get one more shuffle and we'll see what's up with you. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Capricorn, overall energy is going to be the Hermit. Having a look here at the current energy, we do have here the Devil in reverse. What you're dealing with at this time, Page of Wands, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Empress in the upright position too. So looking at this energy for you guys, you got here a Hermit card, a Devil card. You could be connecting, by the way, with either a Virgo, a Capricorn. You also could be connecting with a Libra because the Empress showed up too. Now, the Hermit to the Devil reversed. I feel like right now you really are in a place of letting go. You're in a place of no negative vibes. You are drama free. Right now you are letting go of a lot. And I think that you need the space because the Hermit card energy is kind of like taking time away from people, maybe social distancing a little bit, focusing on going within. So it feels like your energy in the next 24 is about you taking the time to internalize, to process things, to go within. And I feel like you're going to find a lot and unpack a lot. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Page of Wands, it's nice though. It's going to be one of those days where you're internalizing, you're processing, but you feel good doing it because you're in a position of release. So basically, I feel like it's one of those days where a lot is coming up for you, but you're working through it, you're getting through it. And especially with the outcome here being the Empress, you're allowing yourself to release, to let go, and to grow moving forward. The Empress here is also a very nurturing and self-soothing energy. So it feels like a massive day of self-care for you in the next 24 hours, Capricorn, which I love for you. But it also is an energy of being very kind to yourself, being very forgiving, loving, and healing to yourself. So I think it's going to be a wonderful day for self-care, but also a wonderful day for processing and releasing things that have been going on in your life. You're basically taking some time away from people to just reconnect with yourself, check in with yourself, release what needs to be released, take some time to observe your thoughts and what you're going through, what you're feeling, and to allow that all to be let go of, which is really fantastic. So Capricorn, really like that energy for you and definitely do enjoy your day because I think it looks quite lovely. Okay. Very, very cool. I like it, Cappy. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless. Okay. All right, Team Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing and moving forward. So we did our earth. We're going to hop on into our fire. Vanilla Capricorn, what's up? You said, hello, Cappies. No way. Yeah, you came at the perfect time. That's awesome though, dude. How are you? Hope you've been doing good, but we did our Capricorn. We're hopping back on into our fire. We previously did Sag. Let's check out the Leo and see what's up for our Lion gang. What do we got popping on in here for Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What is up here for you? Leo, you guys actually came up really fast, so let's go ahead and check it out. Overall energy for you, we got here the Moon in reverse, taking a look here at the current energy, Two of Cups in the upright, what it is you're dealing with, the Star in reverse, and lastly, we have here the Nine of Swords showing up here for the outcome. So, it's a little tricky, I feel, here for you because you got here a Moon in reverse, right? This is Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, you also could be connecting with an Aquarius, but Moon in reverse here, Two of Cups in the upright. I feel like what's been tricky is you haven't really been opening up about how you feel to somebody you're close with. Okay? So it could be your romantic partner, your friend, your family, but I get that sense for you where it's like you haven't been opening up about how you truly feel. So I think that it's been kind of hard for things to move along between you and someone else because there hasn't been much expression showing up from you. And the thing is looking at the outcome, Nine of Swords, you seem kind of concerned to open up about your feelings. So whatever your feelings may be here, it concerns you relaying that to somebody you love and care about. You know, maybe this is a romantic partner and you're concerned to let them know that you haven't been happy with them or you haven't been happy with what's been happening in your relationship. And I think you have to ask yourself, what is it you're so fearful of? Are you fearful that you're going to trigger a negative response in the person you care about? Are you fearful that by explaining your feelings are going to be rejected? Are you fearful that by explaining how you feel, person you're dealing with won't understand? There's a lot of worries that you're having here, but I think that if you can get down to the root of what is making you so fearful, you can start to put yourself a little bit at ease. You know, let's say, for example, maybe you're scared of how your partner will react. If that happens to be a case for you, ask yourself, what makes me feel that way? Did you go through childhood with family members where you would ask your family or tell your family how you feel? And at the end of the day, when you would explain your feelings, they would have a negative reaction to it. At the end of the day, growing up in that kind of environment would make a person want to be closed off and shut down. If I can't express my feelings safely without them being rejected or without them, or with my feelings when I do explain them, the people that I'm dealing with have a negative reaction. If you start growing up with that mentality, you're never going to want to open up and communicate, right? So I feel like this is not so much about the person you care about, but it's more so about the previous treatment you've endured. So if you're fearful because you've gone through this before, but you've gone through this before with the people who were maybe reacting to it all wrong. I think that the person you love and care about here isn't going to reject your feelings or push them away or invalidate them. I think they would accept them with open arms. But I feel like because of your past experiences, that's what's making you so fearful now. So I feel like the best thing I can say is get to the root of why you feel this way in the first place. But besides that standpoint, let yourself know that you are safe with the individual you're dealing with here, because they are not the people you've dealt with in the past, but instead they are absolutely different. And if you can kind of recognize that too, that may put you at ease as well. All right. So Leo, a little bit of a deep message there. Do take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but hopefully it helps out for you guys a lot. And hopefully you kind of push past that barrier of fear and not let your past interfere with your present. Okay. I think the person you're dealing with here wants to hear from you. They want to be on the same page with you. They want to know how you feel. But I also think that with the Two of Cups showing up over here, person you're dealing with has a very supporting energy. I don't think that they would treat you in ways that maybe you've been mistreated in the past. Okay? All right, though, Team Leo, I love you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, and wishing you well here for your situation. Okay? All right, guys, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did the earth, we did the fire. We're going to hop on into our water in just a sec. By the way, hi guys. I see more of you guys are coming in and tuning in to the chat. Appreciate you tuning on in. I do want to let you guys know the order for today is earth. It's going to be earth, fire, water, and air. So do bear with me. We're on the second batch of signs here now. And if you haven't seen your sign yet, I'm going to get to it relatively shortly. I don't believe anybody's keeping up with the signs today, but either way, we're about almost halfway through just to give you guys a quick update, okay? Vanilla Capricorn said, I woke up this morning to a bank account of negative $93. Hope all's been well with you, Aunt. LOL. Well, things have been well. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's definitely not a fun time, but you know what? You can turn that negative into a positive, right? At the end of the day, you will get out of that negative 93 and you'll get up there with, plus 2,000, right? So keep that positive mindset going. Situations like that suck, especially financial situations, but you'll be able to turn it around for sure. Rainy, what's going on? You said, hello all, has Cancer been done? Hope you guys have an amazing day. We did Scorpio currently. Cancer will be coming up next though, so do stay tuned, okay? Did we just start? We're about halfway through, Alicia, but thank you so much for tuning in. All right, though, guys, let's go ahead and get back into it. We did the fire. We did the earth. Let's jump into water. We'll do Cancer. So we'll see what's up here with y'all for your next 24. What do we got going on here for Team Cancer, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's up here, baby? All right, Cancer, I'm going to get us one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you. By the way, you did have a Six of Wands pop out, Cancer, which is the energy of success, so just throwing that out there for you. If y'all are looking for some sort of success, or if you've been wondering if something here is going to take a successful turn in your life, I do feel like it's moving in that direction here for you, okay? Really, really cool. All right, Cancer, let's see what's up, though, for your next 24. Overall energy for you is going to be a King of Cups. You could be connecting here with a water sign, like a fellow Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For the current energy, Cancer, 10 of Cups, what it is you're dealing with, 5 of Wands, and looking at the outcome for you, the Moon card. I like it a lot, Cancer. I think that your next 24 hours is about uncovering potentially some of the, how do I say this? Because I don't feel like it's necessarily self-deception, but I think that in times where we can have good things in our lives, other things can also be major stressors. I think that this is about managing your emotions in a healthier way. That's what I feel like this topic is about, but let's talk about it and dive deep. So we got here a King of Cups and a 10 of Cups. There is a lot of good things coming up for you, Cancer, and you can acknowledge that, and you're incredibly aware of that. But I do feel like there's a lot of stress kind of on the line for you. So even though there's a lot of good things showing up, there also may be a lot of stressful things going on. So I see that you're kind of trying to balance enjoying the good stuff that's showing up in your life, but also being able to handle the stress. And looking at the outcome here being the Moon card, I think you're starting to realize I am in control of my emotions. It's just going to be depending on how I respond to them. I think it's also about learning to respond rather than to react to our emotions. For example, guys, if a stressful situation appears and you react to it, initially you're going to feel stress, worry, anger, potentially, a whole crap storm of emotions. But if you were to respond to a stressful situation like, well, okay, this is a lot, but if I take it one step at a time, if I do this, I can make myself feel better. If I do that, I would be way less stressed. If you can start responding versus reacting, you are going to handle things so much better. So Cancer, despite the good stuff going on in life, I think there's a fair share of stressful stuff showing up for you in the next 24 hours. But the Moon card here says, I need to balance myself emotionally. Instead of reacting to the stress and getting amped up and worked up, that's not going to do any good for me. That's not going to benefit me. That's not going to get me to where I need to go. But what I should do is respond to it. Look at the stress. What practical things can I do? What can I do to relieve myself from pressure? What can I do to make this situation easier? When you start getting the juices flowing in your mind like that, you start coming up with a great successful plan to remove and de-stress, and instead to create the wonderful things you're looking to create. So if you're trying to hit a goal, you're going to hit those goals now, right? So it's all about allowing yourself to kind of reconnect with your inner calm in the next 24 hours so that you can get away from all the crazy stuff and you can get going on doing what you need to do. Funnily enough, kind of corresponds and correlates to the post I put up last night. I put up a post about connecting with your inner calm. I was talking a little bit, had a vulnerable moment with you guys about reconnecting with the inner calm. I felt like it was like a collective message, if you will. So in a way here, Cancer, for you, I think your next 24 hours is about getting back to emotional balance, reconnecting with your inner calm, and saying, I'm not going to let the stress overtake me. Instead of reacting to it, I will respond to it. And then I'll be able to go forward with releasing these stressful moments and going ahead with the tasks that I need to do. Period. Love it, Cancer. Really, really cool. Yeah, it's definitely a great time when we respond versus react, because reacting, that'll put us in a really tough energy and make us feel worse, but responding, that'll help us keep up a positive morale. Okay? Beautiful, Cancer. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful and awesome Cancer gang. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to now hop on into our air signs. So we did earth, we did fire, we did water. Jumping on into the air now. We did Gemini already. So let's check out Team Aquarius and see what's popping in for you. Let's see what we got going on here for the Aqua gang. Message is showing up here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Aqua, please? Message is showing up here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on here for you? All right, Team Aqua, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here for you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with a earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For the current energy, Nine of Swords. A lot of people are getting the Nine of Swords here today. What it is you're dealing with, we got here the Justice in reverse, and taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Two of Swords in the upright position. What I'd say here for you, Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles here to the Nine of Swords, I think that an opportunity might be worrying you a little bit. Maybe you got a promotion at work. If so, congratulations. But sometimes that's a little scary because it's like, all right, promotion's here, but I'm going to be doing something I've never done before. So you might have some sort of concerns about that. So there could be some fear around a promotion. There could be some fear around an engagement. Congratulations once again if any of you are getting engaged, but it's a new chapter, so it's a little scary, a little spooky. So looking at what you're dealing with here, Justice in reverse, I think right now it's kind of hard to feel at peace or balanced because whatever the opportunity is, it's putting you into something you've never done before, or it's putting you into a new chapter. And new chapters can be a little scary considering that it's not familiar. So you're getting out of your comfort zone. So Aquarian, I feel like for your next 24 hours, it's really about some opportunity coming in here for you to get out of your comfort zone. But the point is that the opportunity is a good one. And I think that that's the message that needs to be reinforced. You know, looking at the outcome here, Two of Swords, you're like, I don't know, should I take the new opportunity? Should I stay in the comfort instead? The last thing you want to do, guys, is stay in the comfort, because that's what's going to keep us stuck instead of growing. But if we start to get out of our comfort zone, we give ourselves the opportunity to grow. For example, sure, it might be comfortable staying in the same position at work because it's what we're used to, but getting into a new position could mean higher pay, more financial stability, more skills, tools, and knowledge to attain, more responsibility. Sure, that's a little freaky, but it also could be a little fun. So allowing ourselves to kind of take that next step, as scary as it may be, I feel like this is a situation where there are so many positive benefits that come along with it. Why not go for it? Why not experience it? So Aquarian, what I'll say here for you is that even though a good opportunity can be a little scary, I think that you're going to have a lot more positive outcomes taking this opportunity rather than resisting it. Okay. Of course, though, Aquarian, take that if it resonates to you. If it's not your story, no worries, but I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless. Okay. All right, Team Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our second batch of signs now. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch in just a sec. Veronica said, thank you, Anthony. You're very welcome, my love. For sure, for sure. Vanilla Capricorn. Oh, I'm sorry about hearing that. I did not see your previous messages before, so my apologies, but I'm glad, and hopefully everything's well. I'm assuming it is, so I'm glad to hear everything's well with you and your dog. But yeah, sorry, I didn't see that previous message. But yeah, you're welcome, by the way. I'm trying to see what your name says, but that script is very hard to read. But thank you anyways. I appreciate that. But all right, though, guys, real quick, just want to give you guys an update. We finished up our second batch of signs. We're going to hop on into our last batch in a sec. I am just going to take a small break real fast, guys. I'm going to go grab some extra water since I'm running a little bit low right now. So I'm going to grab some extra water, take a little small break, come back and finish the next 4 signs. If you're enjoying today's daily, though, please drop a like. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for everybody coming back out here. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in about a second or so. Thank you.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. Fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you for patiently waiting. Really appreciate it. We're going to hop on into our last 4 signs in a sec. Vanilla Capricorn said, I flip and love all the songs you use. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is super hard to find non-copyright songs that sound half decent. I feel like most of the songs you kind of come by are like, I don't know if I want to use that. So glad you guys like it. If I could put like copyrighted music, I would probably put the best music I can, but glad you guys do enjoy the music for sure though. Either way though, guys, hopping back into it. We got 4 more signs to go. Let's go ahead and hop back on into it. We're going back into the Earth. We already did Virgo. We did Capricorn. So now we're going to jump on into the Taurus. All right, guys, hopping on into our bull gang. Let's see what's up here with you. What do we got going on here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. in the next 24 hours. I'm sorry you were getting into the song, my bad. What do we got showing up here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24. By the way, guys, if any of you guys do like the songs that I use in my videos, they're all in the description below if you want to check them out. I don't know if there's direct links to them, but I have the name of the artist and stuff like that, so you can find it right here on YouTube. All right, though, Team Taurus, we're going to get 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Taurus, overall energy here for you is going to be the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here possibly with a earth sign like a fellow Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. For the current energy, the Devil in reverse, what you're dealing with at this time, we have here the King of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome for Taurian peeps is going to be the Queen of Swords in the reverse position as well. So based upon what I'm seeing here so far, 2 of Pents reversed here, Devil reversed here, kind of feels to me for you, Taurus, that you're at a point where you can't keep juggling a situation because it feels to me like you're not getting a lot of good out of it. For example, maybe you're starting to realize, is it really worth it keeping a certain friend around if I feel like all they're doing is constantly bringing in drama? Maybe you're around somebody who's constantly bringing toxicity to the table. So you're weighing in your options with the 2 of Pentacles, and it's like, I don't know, something is feeling more and more not worth it. Is this job really worth it? If I'm coming home every day, hating my life, hating the world, and tired as shit, you know? So whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship situation, a friend, a lover, family, you know, you're starting to ask yourself, it kind of feels like the cons are outweighing the pros in some scenario in my life. And I'm thinking that it's not really worth to continue whatever this is. I feel like you're also losing interest too, because it's kind of tough to keep interest in the positive things about a situation when there are so many negative things outweighing it, right? For example, you might be working a job you like, but maybe the environment's incredibly harsh. Maybe the hours are harsh. Maybe the people really suck, unfortunately. And even if it's something you love to do, being in that environment can really make it a buzzkill and really take away your interest in the job as a whole. So that applies to everything that we're talking about here too. So when I see the outcome here being the Queen of Swords in reverse, you haven't yet made a full decision, but I think you're leaning more towards recognizing the cons are starting to outweigh the pros, and I don't know how much longer I can keep investing myself in a situation where I feel like it's just not too good for me, not too healthy for me on a mental, physical, even a spiritual level for some of you. So you're kind of getting to that point where it's like, is this worth it? I think not. And I think that probably throughout the rest of the week, you're going to take more time to put into consideration on whether or not you want to stay invested in someone or something at this time, or if you want to take the next step and maybe isolate. So I think you're thinking it over and you're giving yourself here some extra time. All right. And Taurus, totally take the time you need. Come to the conclusion that best suits you. Go with what feels right. That would be my advice in this situation. All right. All right, my beautiful Taurus. Appreciate you coming out, though. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but take your time to think. You'll definitely figure things out. Okay. All right. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we officially did all the earth signs for today's daily reading. Coming up next is going to be our fire signs, and that sign will be Team Aries. Real quick though, what is going on? Paige, you said, what up, soul family? Thank you, Anthony, for the message last night. It really hit home for me. Happy to resonate with you. Happy that that was a message that could help out anybody at that time. I felt like collectively it was a super important one, so glad that that helped. You also said, I realize how much you are a part of my day. Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that, guys. I'm happy to be a part of your day just as much as I'm happy that you guys are a part of mine. So thank you always for being here, man. And thank you guys for your love and support always too. All right, everybody, hopping on into the fire. Ram fam, Team Aries, what's going on with you? Let's take a look here at your next 24. So what do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Ram fam, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Aries, overall energy for you is you. We got here an Emperor, and the Emperor is the zodiac, or the representation of the zodiac of Aries. For the current energy, 6 of Swords. Nice. Taking a look here at what you're dealing with, Moon in reverse, and looking at an outcome for you, or the outcome, Wheel of Fortune. Oh yeah, Aries, you are definitely keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward in your next 24 hours. You're realizing your power in a situation. I think, to be very fair, this is one of those situations where somebody isn't appreciating what it is you had to offer, but you also know that you can very easily walk away from situations where you're not getting what it is you're worthy and deserving of receiving. I'm also hearing someone needs you more than you need them. Not sure what that's about. Could be in correlation to this. But I see here with the Six of Swords, I see here with the Emperor, you're getting ready here to take flight, Aries. You're getting ready here to go in a different direction, leave something behind, complete the cycle. Wheel of Fortune showing up for the outcome. Whoever you're dealing with, Moon in reverse, they may be detaching from this right now, but once again, I get that feeling where somebody here is not kind of seeing what's driving you away. And I do think that it's kind of due to the nature of them being so emotionally detached that they're not seeing themselves pushing you away. If they were connected to their emotions, maybe they would see how they've been behaving. Maybe they would put into perspective how you feel. But I think that considering that somebody's been so emotionally withdrawn, they have pushed you to the point where you see them as cold and you don't want to warm up to them at all. So I'm getting a feeling for Aries in the next 24 hours where if somebody has been pushing you away, they've already pushed you to the edge of the cliff and you're like, fuck it, I might as well jump. And with that being said, you guys are going in your own direction, doing your own thing because you feel as if somebody here has pushed you away. But once again, with that Wheel of Fortune here and that Emperor, you're saying here, I'm not going to do everything I can to keep somebody involved in my life and to keep myself involved in theirs. It is a two-way street. You can show me the love and respect I deserve. You can show me the investment I deserve. But the moment you don't show me what I know I'm worthy and deserving of, and if you're going to push me away, then don't expect me to be around by the time you decide to realize you fucked up and made a mistake, period. I think that that's kind of the vibe of where you're at. It's like, hey, don't expect me to still be around when you're the one who is pushing me out, point blank, period. So of course, Team Aries, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but definitely see where you're coming from here nonetheless, okay? All right, my beautiful Ram fam, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. It's like you're going to push me to the edge, inevitably, I'm not going to be around, all right? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the fire signs are officially done. We did all the earth signs. We're now going to hop on into our water and going into the water signs, Team Pisces. Let's see what's going on here for the fish. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Message is showing up here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the fish? Message is here for Piscean in your next 24. All right, Team Pisces, I'm going to get ourselves one more shuffle. And we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome sauce. Pisces, overall energy for you is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Swords reversed here, though, could be either a lack of action or a lack of communication. Looking at the current energy here, we got here the Hangman in reverse, what you're dealing with. Eight of Wands in reverse. Looking at the outcome here, Three of Cups reversed. I think you were tired of a lack of progression. And what I mean by that, Pisces, is maybe somebody you were dealing with romantically wasn't trying to grow in the direction you were trying to grow in. Maybe you felt stuck with someone. Maybe you were in a situationship. It's like, I feel like this is never getting off the ground. It's not going to go towards a commitment. I'm tired of waiting. So I feel a major energy of Pisceans being tired of waiting. Maybe you felt tired of waiting for a change or a shift in your work. Maybe you're going to start keeping options and looking at other places of work that you feel can get you to your common goal or get to where you want to go. But I'm feeling a vibe here of you being disappointed and how how stuck you have felt in a situation, okay? And I think that ultimately here, you're saying with the Knight of Swords reversed, it's not really worth it for me to keep investing if somebody else isn't going to pull their weight as well. It is a situation where it takes two to tango. You kind of felt here, Piscean, that you were the only one dancing, so why would I continue here to be invested? So yeah, I think that here with the Eight of Wands reversed, somebody here wasn't helping you kind of meet the goal you wanted to hit, and you know what you want and desire, and you're setting course for that instead. It looks to me here that you're deciding to let go with the Hangman reverse so that you can find what you want in either somebody else, in another job, in another situation, however it pertains and resonates to you. But yeah, Pisces, you're going after what it is you want. You're not continuing to wait. All right? That's what I'm seeing showing up here for you. So of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Pisces, definitely a totally understandable situation. You know? It's like unfortunate too, because like, let's talk about the workplace for a second. You know, I've seen people who have like worked a job for like 10 years and have had the same position that entire time. And it's like they've wanted to grow, they wanted to elevate, they wanted to make more money, but it never happened. And it's like 10 years later, not a single promotion or nothing, you know, after all these hard years of work, nothing to really show for it. Like with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and walk away and find myself a place where I can thrive, where I can move up the ranks, you know? But either way, that applies to you however it may apply to you. It doesn't have to just be work-based, but yeah, I see where you're coming from here for sure. Okay? All right, Team Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all of our earth, we did all of our fire, we did all of our water. Hopping on into our last zodiac sign for the daily reading today, it is going to be the lovely Libras, so we'll get on into you guys in 1 second. Danielle said, I let go of the outcome of my situationship. It flopped, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I deserve better, and I cut him off. Yeah, and that's understandable too. Like situationships are tough because if it just doesn't feel like it's going anywhere, both parties can feel like they're wasting time. That's why a situationship is called a situationship, because it's like, where the hell is this going? But if you know what you want and somebody else isn't on that page, it's just better to find somebody who's going to be on the same page with you, right? Melrose said, yo, Pisces reading was very accurate. Thank you. You're very welcome, my love. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in and watching, and I'm happy to resonate with you for sure. All right, guys, hopping on into Libra, though. Let's see what's popping here for the Libra gang in the next 24. What do we got going on here for Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for our beautiful Libras, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra peeps, let's go ahead and get ourselves about one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. What do we got going on here for you? Libra, overall energy here for you is going to go ahead and be the Strength in the reverse. You could be connecting here with a Leo for some of you, having a look at your current energy, Two of Pentacles, what you're dealing with, Ten of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for Libra is going to be the Four of Pentacles in reverse here as well. So as far as what I see for your next 24 hours, Libra, Strength in reverse here, Two of Pentacles in the upright, kind of feels to me like you are juggling a situation, but also feeling a little unmotivated to make the situation really work out. It feels like you're kind of invested in something, but the majority of your motivation has kind of been depleting recently, right? Looking at what you're dealing with, Ten of Swords reversed, you haven't totally stopped something, but you're not really doing the most that you can to keep something going. You know what this looks like? Let's say, for example, you started a business and at first you were really excited, but over time you started maybe not having as much interest in the business as you once did. So it's like, I'm still doing the business, but I just don't feel very motivated to make it more successful. It can be more successful, but I don't really want to put in that extra work, right? So you're not exactly cutting off the business. You're still doing what you got to do, but it just doesn't feel like it's something you want to see yourself thrive in. It's kind of an energy where you're not giving it your 100. And this can be in anything. A business you started, your relationship, your friendships, your work, whatever the case may be. So if you're starting to notice that there's this lack of motivation and maybe you're giving 50% or less and you don't feel like you have your 100% commitment in this, I would ask yourself a question. Am I demotivated because I'm burned out? Is this something I genuinely love, but I just don't have the energy for it because of life? Or is it that I don't have the energy for it because the interest truly isn't there? And if you don't have the energy and motivation for something because the interest isn't truly there, you have every right to go find something new that really grabs your attention, that grabs your interest, that grabs your fulfillment, that you'll want to give your 100% to. Because I think you're getting closer and closer here, Libra, looking at the outcome, Four of Pentacles reverse, to letting go of whatever this is, because there is that major lack of fulfillment and that lack of interest, and we all deserve to be doing things that fulfill us, intrigue us, and things we're passionate about at the end of the day. So it's one thing, once again, if you are just burnt out It doesn't mean you don't love what you do. Maybe you're just burnt out. You might need a break and to recharge the batteries. But if it's more about, I just don't really feel like this is for me, then take all of that energy, put it into something else that you can give your 100% commitment to, that you know you love and that you know will fulfill you. That's the way better direction to go in comparison to giving something only your 50% and not really being happy showing up doing it. So take that however that resonates to you, whether it's in friendship, love, any sort of relationship situation, work situation. I think that it's always best to go after what you really feel fulfilled with rather than to do something that is kind of just there and not really what is intriguing you at this time. All right, Libras? All right, guys, I love you. Take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't, but I appreciate you coming out here to the daily reading nonetheless, okay? And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And of course, if it resonates, do let me know down in the comment section down below. For those of you that are here, if you can drop a like and a comment, I would really appreciate it. If you are new here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you aboard here to the Soul family. So thank you in advance for anybody who does subscribe. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Today I uploaded the weekly readings for the week of the 11th through the 17th of September. So far I have Aries, Taurus, and Gemini uploaded. Tomorrow will be Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So it's going to be going in traditional zodiac order. So I'm in the process of uploading weekly reads. You guys will get that content this week. I did mention in the beginning, but there wasn't a lot of people in the chat. Coming up from Thursday all the way till Monday, I'm going to be going on vacation. So tomorrow will be the last day that I'll be doing a live reading. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do like an early weekend reading type of thing or if I'm just going to do a daily, but either way, I will go live tomorrow, but that will be the last day that I go live this week, because I am having my vacation coming up, and it's been a while. It's been like 2, maybe 3 years since I've had a vacation, so definitely a little excited about that. But either way, there won't be live readings, but there will be uploads throughout the rest of the week, so you'll have those weekly readings coming up and stuff like that. So there will still be videos on the channel, just no lives. So I wanted to give you guys that quick heads up. And I will remind everybody tomorrow about it, and make sure that I have that as an announcement as well. Okay? All right, though, guys. Of course, if you want a personal read, first link in the description below. Feel free to purchase one. I'll be happy to meet you over there on my website. But I love you all dearly. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Later, peeps.